Like insane.
Did you not see the breakdown?
So I'm not very perceptive. I don't know.
Because apparently everybody else saw it but you.
Really?
Because the thing is, I go through like my phases of caring, and then I go through my phases of not giving a fuck, and then I lose my mind and leave town. Because I hate everything around here.
That was what happened?
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm good, but in like, until you know that it's not moving too fast, and then you swing up, and then you climb up into it. Makes sense. We went down to the yard, but the yard was like huge and complicated as shit, so we were like, fuck this, and like, didn't want to wait there for a few days, so I think we ended up getting a ride somehow, or hitched a ride. Oh yeah, we hitched a ride with crazy people.
Crazy people.
Crazy people. A van of like probably 50-year-old like crust punk dudes that were like all I remember out of that ride was there's this like crazy dude and he kept peeing in a trash can in the van. Yeah, I have a job. Got my shit going. I do good. Fuck yeah, I got dress pants. They got skinny leg dress pants. You know about that? I didn't. Skinny leg dress pants. Boo. This is fun. I like staring at myself while I talk. Because I got like my Carhartts on, like I'm looking really gross. I smell fucking disgusting.
We've been laying in the park all day.
Like hanging out,
sitting on the streets. We like try to use the bathroom and everyone's like standing clear of us. And
oh yeah, like we're knocking everything over with our packs. Like I'm like walking, like my pack's just like boom, like hitting into everything, and this girl's like picking up everything after me, like. And we're just sitting there like, yeah, sweet ride, and he's like swilling around vodka to all of us, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, fuck it, like you guys are. You gotta think about it this way. Wild boars is a southern thing, so I'm just guessing if I tried to have sex with Hank 3, I'd have to. Yeah, he would be a wild boar. I mean,
and he's like, I'm gonna go fight him right now. Like, anyone have a knife? And Dominic's like, well, I have a knife. And he's like, give it to me. And like, let me have it. So she's like, okay. She like gives him the knife, and he like runs around the park. He's like chasing this kid around like super sternly. Like he's just like walking like this behind him like the entire time with his like boots, and he's got like boot rot the entire time. So he's just like walking like this, like super like heroined out. And
good for you. You're brave.
I've been doing it for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I hitched to California once.
Keep it on for 2 seconds. I'll show you. How was that? This, sir, is a gondola. Because it's like a bucket, but this is a really tall gondola. So you wouldn't preferably ride this one, mattering on the, like this one might have or might not have a ladder inside it. That's why I usually do the smaller ones. The gondolas, unless they're empty, they're full of like scrap metal and stuff like that, so they're not really like the best ride.
We had $28 between us, or I had $28 and he had $4.
Yep.
Yeah. But we were in Texas in like 2 days.
Most recently, I got stuck in Pensacola by myself. It was interesting. I got in a fight with the kids I was traveling with. Not like my friend Kyle. My friend Kyle was like, screw this, because I was kind of seeing this kid I was traveling with. I don't know. He like is solely about himself, because I think he's traveled by himself for too long. Let's say like I run out of my food stamps and like he has food stamps, he's just gonna buy himself something, and he's like, oh yeah, the dumpster's over there.
We got rides. My buddy, he just come back from Vietnam, and I just come back from Hawaii.
Because then you have to sneak around and get on when nobody's looking. Like yards that aren't that like big traffic, or like don't like a lot of people don't know about kids riding through, like that's easy. But yards that are like harder, you have to wait a little bit outside of it. Mm-hmm. So once the train starts moving, that's when you have to run up and grab on. Like got off the train, threw our packs off. Like we're going like closer to the woods, and then we like look down and we realize there's like weird like prints all in the ground, and we're like, what the fuck is that? So I was like, fuck this, I'm getting back on the train. Like I don't know what fucking, like we're in the middle of nowhere and somewhere in Georgia. I was like, I'm getting back on, I don't care anymore. And my friends stayed down for a little bit, and then we heard like crashing in the woods and stuff, and there was like millions of boars around the train. Like wild boars, and we like freaked out, and my friends like start like running for the train, and all my friend jumps on my friend's back and jumps up onto the ladder of the train and just like totally pushes my friend down towards the boars. And I'm just like watching the wild boars get closer, and I'm like, oh my god. They're gonna die. Probably like 2-3 months. I'm about to go stir crazy again.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to completely walk out of this job again too. Yeah, I mean I do this all the time.
Is it like
But grainers, which I don't see any grainers over here, they're like a little like hole in them, and you can just crawl inside the hole and sit in there, and you can pop out on the balcony and have a cigarette casually all the time. It's awesome. A lot of things. I hate having to live at home. Like the second I can like get a job to like move out for a little bit. I mean, I've been doing that since I was like 15.
Mm-hmm.
Like I left town my first time when I was like 14, and I was squatting in New York for 4 months, and then that's how I kind of got into like traveling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everybody knows, I am wearing a sexy number today. Got a cute little dress on, some nice tights. I actually ripped my tights. I got a hole in my crotch, but that happens. That's life. I don't think I've ever had tights that didn't have holes in them. It's my luck. It's not that I don't want to look nice and have nice tights. I can't. Like, it just does not happen. Like, everything I own somehow ends up ripped to shreds.
That's how I learned how to survive. If you wake up the do-re-mi boys, check out the do-re-mi. Well, you better go back to beautiful Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Georgia, Tennessee. California is a garden of Eden, a paradise to live in or see. But believe it or not, you won't find it so hot if you wake up the do-re-mi.
Not Hank Williams. Hank Williams is there. No, not Hank Williams. No, Hank Williams Jr. doesn't count. I don't know where he went wrong. But Hank Williams, awesome. Hank Williams III, fucking up.